Hey y'all, welcome to the Pennies Not Perfection. My name is Mary, and here on the channel today we're going to be talking about mortgage payoff because I've done a lot of videos in the past about the house that we bought for our first home and paying off a mortgage a little bit faster, mostly to drop the PMI. We used a FHA loan, so we had PMI that we were paying $100 a month to basically ensure that the lender had the resources in case we did not pay our loan. And I hated that, so we did eventually refinance this year, and so we are in a much better loan now, and it hasn't been on my radar to actually pay this down a lot faster because one, we have a 15-year loan. Two, our rate is only 2.75%. It's not really charging us that much interest as if we had a 30-year loan, and I haven't really wanted to go extreme on that, especially since we do have a lot of other financial goals. However, I always reserve the right to change my mind here on the channel, and a lot of you asked me to continue doing mortgage payoff updates. So because I make money off of this channel and I am very clear about the fact that I am profiting from having this YouTube channel, if you guys want to see mortgage payoff updates, you're going to see mortgage payoff updates. And this time I actually had a very strange thing happen last month because one of my viewers sent me money to pay down the mortgage. Yeah, that's right. Someone sent me money, literally Venmo'd me to pay down the mortgage. So today I'm going to talk about that, show you the actual numbers, show you what we've paid since the last update a month ago, and just tell you where our mortgage stands today. If you're new here, I am a pen and paper type person. I do my budgeting with pen and paper, and I like to keep track of things in planners. So today I'm going to be using a planner to kind of write out my mortgage update information. I did get a new pack of pens, so I was just looking at them admiringly here because I got them on Prime Day at a discount, and I was just so excited about them. And today's the first time I'm using them. So I am going to be writing this all out because it does help how I process information, and I hope the visual is helpful for you as well. I will also be sharing some screenshots from the mortgage app that I use because I know that that is helpful too, to see real numbers and see how things are applied within accounts. So those will be included as well. So to get started, our mortgage payoff amount is actually still above what we refinanced at. We were at around $136,000 when we decided to refinance, but because of our $2,000 closing costs and funding our escrow, we actually started this mortgage off at $142,000. And if you are new and haven't watched my original video, the house we purchased was $158,000. It is now worth around over $200,000, so it has appreciated a lot since we've been living here, and I'm really excited about that, and that really helped us to get the refinance. But our refinance loan in March, it actually closed in April, so April 2020 was $142,000, and that's what we're working on now. So in September, on September 15th, that was my last mortgage update, and that at that time the mortgage was $138,105.88. So that is what we had paid it down to. Obviously that is around roughly $4,000, so that was pretty good progress and I was excited about it. But like I mentioned earlier, we're still not down to where we were when we started, so we're not down to that $136,000. So once I get to that range, I will feel a little bit better. Our mortgage payoff is going just so much faster regardless of doing extra payments because we are putting so much more toward principal every single month with our regular payment, and we are doing bi-weekly payments, so some go straight toward principal anyway. And now for the unusual part of a mortgage payoff update for me. On the 23rd, I did get a message from Matt, the mortgage guy, and he wanted to donate to the cause of paying off my mortgage faster, and he sent me $50. I was not expecting it, and it really surprised me that someone actually followed through. I did give him my Venmo and PayPal information just in case he was serious, and it turns out he was because he sent me $50 that day within a couple hours, and I did turn around and put exactly that $50 toward the mortgage payoff. So that went straight to principal. So he reduced my mortgage by $50, which is a lot more once you consider time and interest, and I am really grateful that anyone would ever do that. It kind of blew my mind that day, and it still blows my mind now talking about it a month later. The next payment was $650, which is what we pay bi-weekly every 2 weeks. I have it set up for $650 to come out of our account, and this one just so happened to also be all principal. So All $650 of that payment went straight toward the principal balance, so it did reduce the total amount that we owe on this mortgage by $650. That was really exciting. I'm still not used to the new loan and when things are going to be principal only payments or not. With my old loan, I knew exactly when those happened, but this loan with Wells Fargo, I'm not quite sure, but they are applying them properly, so I am very excited about it. I hope that just continues. And on the 13th of October, we did another $650 payment, but this one was unapplied because it has not equaled a full payment yet. We do have a mortgage payment due on November 1st, and that $650 will be going toward that payment. And then in 2 weeks from the 13th, basically this next Wednesday, we will have another $650 payment, and that will be applied to the loan as a full payment. So in the last month, we did make 3 payments. 2 were our regular bi-weekly payments that come out every 2 weeks for us, and so nothing was unusual there. And then the $50 that was extra, that was thanks to a viewer, Matt, who did contribute to paying down our mortgage, so that was pretty exciting. And on the 25th, today, when I am publishing this video, it is going to have a mortgage balance of $137,405.88. That is super exciting, and as you can see, it just was all principal payments this time because we have that $650 that was unapplied, so it's just kind of sitting there like nothing happened. But the other 2 payments went straight to paying down the balance of the loan. So that means we paid into the Wells Fargo account $1,350 with all of our payments combined. And then we reduced the actual amount of the loan by $700. And that is those first 2 payments, the $50 and then the $650 principal payment. Exciting, y'all. It's very exciting to see it drop. Even though I know it's not like our main financial priority, it's still pretty exciting. And this time I really have to give a shout out to Matt, the mortgage guy. He does have a YouTube channel if you want to go over and subscribe. He legit just straight up helped me pay off my mortgage. So I really appreciate it, Matt. Thanks so much for both watching and helping contribute via ads and for actually sending in a special donation. I really appreciate it. And it did go straight to my mortgage, and I really am grateful that you did so. And now I'm finally going to get to update my mortgage payoff chart. It has been a while since I was able to really color any of these in. I should have done it last time I did a mortgage payoff update, but I forgot. So that's the great thing about charting in a way like this, where you can just do it whenever you have time and can catch up. I do love coloring in these little houses, so I'm super excited I might go ahead with mortgage payoff just because I think my chart is so cute and I want to color them all in. Who knows? So I got to color in 3.2 houses because each house on this mortgage payoff chart is worth $1,420. And since we are down to $137,405, we have paid off enough to color in 3.2 houses. So that means I am 3 houses into this chart, which has 100 houses, and it's gonna definitely take a while to get the mortgage paid off, but it is motivating to have this chart. I can't decide if I want to hang it up so I see it visually or if it's going to go in my planner, but either way, it's going to be a great visual reminder that I am working toward this goal. So I did get a little bit of extra money from a viewer, and he gets a shout out for his channel. That is not something I had really planned to do, and it's not something he asked for, but since you sent me money, I'm going to tell everybody, and I really do appreciate it. YouTube is helping me pay off my student loan debt, so why not let it help me pay off my mortgage as well? That would be a pretty cool video to have at the end. YouTube paid my mortgage, so who knows? Maybe that'll be coming in the future. I don't really know, but I am going to continue to do these mortgage updates even if I'm not throwing the full amount that I'm earning here toward the mortgage. It will probably be a smaller percentage than what I'm doing now with my other debt, but I do want to use YouTube money and just update you guys on YouTube about paying off my mortgage. There's not necessarily a huge financial benefit to paying off the mortgage first because we have such a low rate and I can make more money investing the money. But I do recognize the other benefits that are really not as tangible, the things that are feeling the freedom and not having a mortgage payment every month, having the ability to live in your home without having huge chunks of your money go toward a mortgage. That is a benefit, along with having the feeling that people can't take your home away unless you don't pay taxes, but pay your taxes, people. So There are a lot of benefits that I've recognized, so we are going to continue doing mortgage payoff updates. And since this is only a 15-year loan anyway, if we could speed it up a lot faster like I have with my other debt payoff, we'll see how it goes. So I just wanted to update you guys and share what I did in the last month and give a shout out for the awesome viewer who helped me speed up the mortgage payoff a little bit faster. Thanks guys. I will probably have an update either in the next month or two. I'm not really sure how often I want to do these. So if you want to see these more often or less often, let me know in the comments. And if you are paying off your own mortgage, I would love to hear your numbers and where you're at, how far you have to go, because I love doing these things with other people. That is why I'm on YouTube, so I can be with you. So I'm not doing this by myself and just slugging it out on my own. So let me know what you're doing with your mortgage in the comments. I would love to know if you're paying it off or not. See you next time.